Good day, Lords and ladies, and welcome back to Pillars of Eternity. As we press on with the game, we've just finished taking care of the tower, and now we are going to focus on probably start, I believe it's called. But it will involve us getting to that place in question. Right.
Can do.
We need to get to here. I'm glad I cleared this out in advance. It would have been a pain to have come here and done it. The tower is off. Does that mean the curse of Heritage Hill is lifted? It wasn't a curse, but yes, the district is safe, I guess. I just moved the dial around the machine, and on the machine in the tower. It wasn't a curse, but yes, the district is safe again. I think it will be some time before anyone will be willing to settle in this district again, but at least we can get started on restoring it. Right, I need to go back to Karnun. They said there was a message for me. Kadnun. It will take me about a day. And we'll start on the DLC content.
Looks a little healthier than before.
I don't understand why you have to have fog over your main base. It doesn't seem to make sense to me. Right, the White March. Speak with the steward. Okay. Let's jump in there. Right, once you gain access to a stronghold, the menu can be accessed. We're going to go and talk to the steward. This is the thing I don't like, the whole sort of like, oh, you can't see beyond a certain point even in your own castle. It's like, really? Really? Right. Celibant's gloves. The priest killed during from a ritual. So, charge cost holy meditation when hit or critically hit. Right, so he can have that. The rest of the stuff can go into the box. And that reminds me, I've got a whole host of stuff I really need to chuck. Probably do that now, actually, since I have a merchant here. Right, what do we need to get rid of? Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That. Anything else we really want to get rid of? That. That and that. Get rid of the fine leather armor. I mean, I got a ton of common weapons I don't need anymore, to be honest. That can go. That can go. That is a very nice talk, but it's only for rangers. Right, there we go. Trade that. I'm going to fix up his inventory. He really does not need to have so many of these floating about. Dragon can go in the box. I wish there's a button you could just press with just automatically sorted stuff. Rather than it having to be all over the place. Doesn't need that. I should have sewed those. pretty sure I read that one already. But so a bit more organised. Grant restore light endurance 3 times per rest. This spider fingers are still better. What's this? Rite of Ancient Legends. +3 to lore. Not particularly. I can see its usefulness in some situations, but right.
Yeah.
That's all taken care of. Got a relatively full garrison right now. Anybody else who want to hire? Gold Pact Knight, perhaps. Blooded Thug. Orderless Disciple. Skirmish Arts of Belialin's Sock Mage. Let's hire him. Right. City Star Security is nice and good.
Just say the word.
Talk to the steward. My lady, you've received...
My lady, you've received a letter. Delivered with some urgency, as it happens. I thought the messenger might swoon, poor dear. It's from Stalwart. Apparently the mayor, Renengild, has heard of your success here at Cadnua, and hopes you can be of aid to her people as well.
Law 2. That's a long way for a letter.
People like you come few and far between. And in this case, I believe Renengild is correct in suggesting that your experiences here may give you an edge. It seems she's intent on gaining access to Durgan's battery. And she's offering quite the reward to anyone who can get inside.
Law 4. Durgan's battery, as in the source of Durgan's steel.
Ah, the very same. All manner of people have been trying to infiltrate the keep for years. Our own Earl was much taken with the story of the battery's fall. There are many legends concerning the battery. As the Earl told it, the dwarves fought amongst themselves, each seeking to use the battery to further his or her own ambitions. Greed and cruelty brought down the battery, and now the spirits of those same dwarves roam the halls. Whatever happened, the battery has been impenetrable ever since. A shame. I don't doubt that there are great treasures still within those halls.
Sounds like this is all Stalwart's problem, not mine.
Entirely your decision, my lady. And it does get very cold up there. But there is something else. I should mention that among those rumored to have answered Renengild's summons is a certain group I believe you may have an interest in. Followers of Woodica, intent on reaching Stalwart and the battery. I do not know what they seek there, but I thought it worth mentioning, given your interest in the ruins at Defiance Bay. Now that I've delivered Renengild's message, there is also a local matter of some concern, my lady. A mercenary band has been sighted to the northeast. I believe they mean to take Consul Hot's tower, and I don't expect the Archmage will go quietly.
Consul Hot's one of the greatest wizards of our generation.
Olaf fidgets and flutters, villacating between anxiety and excitement. He appears to be lost for words.
The Torn Bannermen are a deadly fighting force, and Consul Hot himself has sent many travelers to their graves. I would caution you to stay clear of the region if you do travel to the White March. It's not that I doubt your courage, my lady, but Consul Hot alone boasts power of a different scale altogether to those foes you have faced thus far. Given more time, perhaps you will match him. If the Bannermen succeed in their efforts, I fear they may turn their attention to Cadnua. I will keep you apprised of the situation, my lady.
Who is Cornish-Knight?
A famed archmage. I am given to understand that the Brackenberry Sanitarium puts much stock in his work, as regards the manipulation of the soul. His spells are widely circulated. But he is poorly regarded in many circles. Some call him a madman, or else cruel and barbarous. He must be very old by now. Perhaps that is why the Torn Bannermen believe they can best him.
Do you know anything else about these mercenaries?
Little enough, I'm afraid. The Torn Bannermen are well supplied and well organized, and there are rumors that they are backed by an unknown benefactor. They have proved remarkably effective in the past, and they are certainly a threat now.
Farewell.
Safe travels, my lady.
Right, Durgan's battery. Ah, listen, this is always fun. Siege of Craighall. The steward of Cacana has informed me of recent conflict on the remote bluff in the Deerwood. The Torn Bannermen of Fearcallis and the mercenaries have besieged the manor of a local legend, the Archmage Keelhole. The conflict is over a mysterious magical artifact. The steward believes I should investigate the problem to ensure the safety of Cad Noir. Right. That's probably what I want to do before going north.
Just say the word.
Yes, I know it looks healthier than before. Right, let's go then. I suppose I could rest. Yeah, let's camp. Last plus intelligence, survival, dex. Yeah, we'll go dex. Right, so we'll leave. Have a nice dex bonus, which is always very useful. He can't, he's busy, so we'll accept this group and go on. Craghold Bluff, yeah, that's where we need to go. And the White March is just the mission that's up there. So let's go to Craghold Bluff. Take us 12 hours. Okay. Okay, this is a place of attacking an archmage like this. Right, I'm going to quickly save in case we die. Right.
Just say the word.
What's here? Bubbles rise from the depths of the murky, sludgy stew. A few bones in the pot have been picked clean, and they float amidst the swirling globius of grease.
Stop there. Where do you think you're going?
One of the guards takes a step forward. She looks at you up and down with a sneer.
This area is under the control of the Torn Bannermen. Anyone else wanders in, they're not leaving again.
What's going on here, you demand?
For starters, I've got orders to put a sword through your gut if you don't turn around and run back home.
Let me pass. I am the Lady of Cad Noir.
Cad Noir's a fine keep. You ought to get back to it, my lady, and wait until we pay you a visit.
We'll see about that.
We've got trouble over here!
Let's kill him. People wanted to be smart with me, fine. But hey ho, it's your own fault.
You had your chance.
Ah, cunning folk to drop in from behind like that. Served you well up until now. Now all I have to do is just beat your face in. God, these guys are tough. Man, these guys are tough. Okay, fine. What are these guys made of? These guys... What is up with these lot? On your feet. Right, get him up. These guys are really tough. Come on. Right, he went down again. So he's got sprained wrist, bruised ribs.
Just say the word.
And they've all got exceptional equipment, exceptional pike.
Leave it to me.
And they're all hostile.
Need something?
What?
Just say the word.
Get you healed up. Let's try and get actually into the keep.
Not a problem.
This is going to be fun. Right, because these guys are really tough. Let's see if we can sneak about.
Intruders!
Oh, great. Here we go. No, I think this is... Yeah. Yeah, okay, this is bad.
Sagani!
Okay. Yeah, okay, this is bad.
None shall stop us!
Yeah, okay. These are tougher people than I thought. Great. Okay.
Just say the word.
Right, so we can't get into the camp easily. I don't think we're high enough level for this yet. Okay. Want to go to the White Mars. There's stuff going down at I said we were going to do the village, so let's go there. That would take us 12 hours. Right, okay. Your party is considered to be high level for your party is considered high level for the content of the White March. If you like, the critical path can be increased and the difficulty to give you more of a challenge. The reward you receive will be the same regardless of the opportunity. You cannot change it once it's been settled. Let's just do a standard. I don't understand that, like, I haven't considered high level. Do I get anything?
Set out for Stalwart. The White March rises up in the distance, stretching to the north and south as far as the eye can see. It beckons to you with peaks like broken fingers. The road thins to a tattered ribbon, and the shadow of the mountains falls across your path. You've barely begun your climb when the darkening sky pummels you with hailstones, and turns the ground beneath you to ice. You press on. The air grows thin, and the treacherous mountain passes funnel screeching winds past your ears. A blizzard forces you to make camp for 3 days, huddling for safety while snow piles around your refuge. At last the weather clears, and you approach Stalwart under a crisp blue sky. There's a noise, high and sharp, coming from the village that sounds at first like another frozen gale. But when you top the rise and reach the village's wooden gates, you see what lies beyond them.
That was...
There, with a whole pack of them.
We can take these bastards!
Right, okay. So what's happened? Hireling's payday. Okay, ordered Fergus. Fergus has arrived at Sanctuary, has arrived. She asked for an audience with you. Okay. So that's something we will have to deal with. Right. We need to roster the defensive people, so let's go. She's dead. Right, let's kill that one first.
You better run!
Who's shooting me? Oh, I thought I'd killed that one.
I shot.
Right, so they're killing everybody.
No problem.
There's a mine.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody seems to be getting killed. Right, the villagers.
Look out! More of them by the fishery.
Come on, focus fire, folks. Right, so that's
Just say
dead.
the word.
Kill the wolf. Ah, the companion's down.
Just say the word.
Right. I can see what they meant by the difficulty wasn't high enough for this.
Just say the word.
But at the end of the day, like if it doesn't like increase the reward, I don't see the point of basically doing it because it's just making life harder for myself.
Get toward him! Leave it to me.
Right. Grab the fish. What was in here? Doors appear to be barred from the inside. They're not budging. Right, okay. That hurt. Ouch. Okay. Can everybody heal up? That would be really nice.
Not a problem. Just say the word.
Right. Stand fast, reinforcements. Okay, this is a bit more of a fight. Right, so this is going to be a lot more harder to fight than I thought. Target the wolf. Ah, they're still up, are they? Right, okay. Target that one. Go after him. Oh, they're down. Companion is down, which always sucks. So what are these? These are like trolls or ogres. Ogre cannoneer.
Just say the word.
Or at least it's full of crafting resources. I'm such a caring soul. It's like, oh, we have to save people while we're looting them at the same time. Right, let's try and get to the other side of the village and block it off if we can. Okay, that's a lot of them. Right, okay. Time for something a bit more intense. Right, fire that. Hit him. You're going to drop lightning. So how do we do this again? Ouch. Oh, we're getting pummeled. Right, fine. Oh, really? Fine. I didn't want to break out this spell. Get up on your feet, priest.
Just say the word.
Ah, the priest is down. Just great. Really? Where the hell were you guys at? Right, you fall back. Getting sick of these guys. Right. Really starting to get sick of them. How's he still up? Or war leader, that's why. Come on. No, he's still going. Everyone, attack him. Come on.
Let's have.
God, this guy's tough. Right.
Death to our enemies!
Come on. Just to focus on him. Didn't realise he was a named ogre. Okay.
Darkseer's fallen. Back to the matron now.
What was going on with that? You're the one running unsent. She'll want to speak with you. Her house is just up this way next to Gift's Rest. A messenger pants waving her smoke away from his face.
Katie's house is burning.
Just say the word.
Hurry, they're both in there. Down.
Okay, the roof of this hut is almost entirely enveloped in flames. Lighting the snow, streaks of orange hue, several beams have been reduced to embering dots of ember-dotted husks. Through the hut's facade you can see only billowing smoke. Fire roars as it clambers the timbers. The air is thick with hot, and the building is a maze of flames. Enter the hut yourself. You leap over the burning threshold, plunging into the smoke. Continue forward. The air is thick and undone, destroyed without noticing effects. Constitution of 18. You move onward and you hear a haze of heat. You hear groans and sifts as the blaze continues. With a mighty groan, the burning beam comes crashing down. Caught off guard, you are pinned underneath the log. Push the beam away. Even reeling from the impact, you still enable you to have the debris. Sorry, you're still able to heave the debris away with relative ease. Under a sudden flash over, singe your arms. Doesn't stop you, but the pain steadily grows. As you press forward, you come at last to a wide room. To the left is a man, the source of the faint cries for help. He stands trapped behind a curtain of flames, eyes raised to ward off the heat. It may be impossible to reach him without quenching the fires first. To the right, a woman lies unconscious beneath what appears to have once been a roof. She is small, but rubble trapped her looks heavy. Smoke winds its way up and out in the open air, obscuring all sights on the outside. Stop and examine the situation on the right. Stop and examine the situation on the left. Stop and... Okay, the woman is trapped beneath a considerable amount of rubble, including heavy crossbeam. Purple bruise on her temple suggests she was struck as the debris fell. On her unflung hand, you make out a glint of a ring. Try and lift the rubble off the woman. The crossbeam removes the woman with some protection against the scattered debris, but falling alongside it. But the beam itself is now weighing down. You grip the end of the beam and use every ounce of your strength to lift it clear. The beam sifts slightly. Keep trying. After a period of fruitless struggle, the beam begins to rise by a slow degree. With one great effort, you hit the last rubble clear of the woman. Though still unconscious, the woman is free of the rubble. You can move her, carry the woman out. Well, she's unconscious, but without putting the fire out. Okay, carry the woman out. The woman is a slight frail, and you carry her proves easier than freeing her from the rubble. You hoist her carefully onto your shoulder. Turn away to help the man. You approach the other victim. The building grows hotter, but you draw on new reserves energy and press on. Try and reach the man through the flames. As you move your hand towards you, the flames scold your arm. He tries to move towards you, but the flames rise higher and block his path. Retreat to the exits. You're rapidly losing your strength, sustained only by the vast reserves of endurance. With every passing moment, the escapes become more unlikely. Keeping firm hold on the unconscious woman, you turn for the exit. You clear the fallen beam with easy grace, avoiding the scattered embers and debris underfoot. Athletics of 4. The smoke clouds your vision, making it difficult to breathe, but you stagger onwards. Constitution of 12. At last you come to the door, rushing out of the blaze and into the mountain air.
Katie, thank the gods you saved her.
You're alright. I was sure that thing was coming down and taking you with it. The man wipes his brow and stares up at the collapsed house. At least you got Katie out when you did. As for poor Lurgdord, his eyes widen as a second of collapse. He looks away, shaking his head. You look like you could use a drink. Take this over to Hailfix and have one on me. He flips you a couple of flat, curved bones. Well, that was not what I wanted, but still. We're going to probably end it here, ladies and gentlemen. If you've liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Steam, or leave a comment in the comment section. And I will get in contact with you as we stand in the burning wreckage of this village. How fun this is going to be. I shall see you all next time, folks. Goodbye.